don't talk to me about Overwatch. Don't bring up Overwatch in this stream. I'm upset. I don't want to talk about Overwatch. You know what's so funny is I was thinking about it, and I think there was literally a stream, like one of the last Overwatch streams I did, where I was like, man, Nier Automata should totally collab with like Fortnite or Overwatch or something. That'd be so cool. That would be so cool. Oh, I need Fortnite to lock in though. I need them to lock in. Because how are you gonna look at me and tell me that Overwatch got Nier Automata and Fortnite's gonna have Tung 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 Sahur? We can't do this. We can't do this. Overwatch. Fortnite needs to lock in. Please, please, bro. Please, please. Please, bro. Please. I'm just saying. They got some bangers. I know bangers, and Fortnite they still got some bangers. Which is why they should totally do a 2B skin. Please. So yeah, I guess we'll just talk about it. Overwatch is doing a Nier Automata collab, and I was really, really excited. I saw 7 minutes. I was there. I saw 7 minutes after it got leaked online, because it got leaked. They didn't actually announce it. It got leaked on, I think it was YouTube Shorts, which is hilarious to me. But it got leaked on YouTube Shorts, and I was there 7 minutes after it was posted on Twitter, and I was so excited. I was so excited at first, and then I was like, oh, the shock, and I zoomed in, and I'm like, who is to be? It's fucking Kiriko. It's Kiriko. It's Kiriko. It's always gotta be. I get it. I get it, but I also don't get it. Because who is buying skins for Kiriko? Are you guys buying? I'm not buying any Kiriko skins. Are you buying Kiriko skins? I feel like I don't really see that many people, like, playing Kiriko in general. Maybe it's just because she's supposed to be, like, the poster girl. I know that companies, when they're collaborating with these games, one factor that I don't think a lot of people think about is just, like, what is gonna sell, like what is a popular character, right? They're gonna pick popular characters. Look, you know, they're not gonna pick a low pick character, although those characters have fans. You know, they want money, like this is for money. But I'm also like, who is playing Kiriko? I feel like there's no Kirikos in my games. It's always like supports are always usually like Anna's pretty popular, Juno's pretty popular, but I might be biased because I play her every game. Who else? Like, of course, Mercy. Like, Mercy's like pretty popular, and she's popular. But honestly, I haven't seen her a lot. She's kind of dookie this season. But I feel like I don't really see Kiriko that often. You know, to be when they come to her for a new collab. I thought Tracer was a poster girl. She was for Overwatch 1, and then Overwatch 2 came out. And you would think that Sojourn would be the poster girl, right? Because she was the first Overwatch 2 character. She was the first character that came out after R.E.P.O. But no, they made it Kiriko. I don't know why. Because I feel like Sojourn's a cool ass character. So yeah, I guess I think Kiriko's like the poster girl now. Like she was on the cover for a while, I feel like, right? What's on the cover for Twitch? Let's see. But yeah, they got 2B as Kiriko. They got Vendetta as A2, which okay, acceptable. I'll take it. They have an Adam skin, which I didn't think they would do Adam, honestly, because I feel like, look, he's a pretty cool character, but I feel like no one really talks about him. But he's Lifeweaver. What were the other two? 9S is Wu Yang, which is pretty cool. And then who was the last person? Let me see. Oh, it was Mercy as Commander White. Which makes sense, you know, they gotta have Mercy in there. I always gotta put Mercy in there. Oh, it's the new ladies on the cover for Overwatch. So, yeah. to be sufficient. Yeah, no, she is. She is. So I get it. I get it. You know, Kiriko and stuff. But like, I don't know. But I'm also sitting here like thinking about it. I'm like, who else could they have done? Honestly, because like Vendetta went to A2. I guess Genji would have been kind of cool if they did like a Lady Loki thing, you know? But that would have been more work. That would have been more work, you know? Because Lady Loki, they redid a bunch of stuff in Marvel Rivals. Like, they redid the voices, they redid, like, the icons and everything. I don't know if Overwatch got the got the got the manpower for that, you know, small indie company or whatever. um, but yeah, so that's cool. The art is really really pretty. We'll have to see how the skins look in game because between me and you, a lot of the times, so sometimes the skins kind of look bad. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll wait. We'll wait until the trailer comes out, which should be kind of soon. Oh no, it comes out probably next. Like the trailer probably comes out next week on Tuesday, and the skins I think they come out the 10th. So it was just a such mod or something. Yeah, it is actually really sick. I will say it is pretty. It was a lot of work, but it's pretty sick because it changes everything. It's almost like a different character. It reminds me of like a shadow character. Are they called shadow characters or shadow characters smash? No, not Shadow the Hedgehog. No, not no. I think they're called shadow characters in Ultimate, where it's like I think it's like Peach and Daisy. Like they're different characters, but they have very, very, very one-to-one like move sets and stuff. So you're pretty much kind of playing for like maybe one little thing that's different, and like the fact that it's a different character. So it's like that. They should do it. They should. I think it's easy with Loki though because he does have a lot of variations. I'm not quite sure. Well, I guess each of them have like different variations. The only difference is that no, wait, Loki's weird because although you have different like variations of like Wolverine, they're all Logan, if that makes sense. Whereas like Lady Loki is a separate. No, it's so. I don't know. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I take it back. I don't know anything about Lady Loki. I thought I knew more, but I don't. I take it back. It's be like it's like Loki, but not Loki. But I'm like, no, it is Loki. So. Oh, I don't know. All the ladies. Whoa. Wow. But yeah, that was a very, very cool endeavor that they did. And it'd be really cool if they did that for Kiriko. You know? You know? I think it would have been cool if they made Arissa a Meals truck. I don't know how they would have done it. His little, you know, you got a little, I call it a truck, but it's like a little car. They could have done that. That would have been cool. I feel like I never really see a meal in the collabs. Maybe he'll get a card or something. Maybe we'll get like a little card of him or something. That'd be cool. Something, please, something, anything, anything. Yeah, it is cool. It is cool. I'm excited to see what they look like. If they look like Dookie, I will not be purchasing them. But I am not gonna lie. If they are good, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do it. I missed the Hello Kitty one, so I'm like, well, you know, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't buy the Hello Kitty skin because now I'm like, well, I saved the money from not buying the Hello Kitty skin, and instead I'm gonna use it on that over there. Actually, if you read this singular comic that was released in 1967, you know where she came from. Yeah, that's why I stopped myself because I was like, wait, first of all, I'm not very informed on this topic, so let me stop myself right there. But then I was also like, this is like comic info, and I know there's a lot of comic nerds that are like very, very, how do I say this? Particular about the way that you share information. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna not my area of expertise. I'll take I'll take my leave on this one. I'm not quite sure. I am not quite sure I know enough about Loki to talk about this. So, but yeah, it's very cool. I'm very excited. We'll see. It does make me worried though, cause well, not worried, but now I'm like, I forget that Overwatch is like, like Overwatch. You know, I feel like in the gaming community, Overwatch is kind of seen as like, a little bit of a joke. I think this last update did bring like some good faith back to the game. Um, but a lot of people in the gaming community are kind of clown on Overwatch, which I get. Overwatch 2, and then we went back to it. I get it, but I forget that the normies are just like, wow, Overwatch is still this huge thing. So like, it's just this huge game because it was huge. It was ginormous. Don't get me wrong. I'll never be the person to be like Overwatch because it was it was very influential in its time. But I'm sure companies they hear Overwatch and they're like, "Whoa, Overwatch from 2016 when it was like huge. Let's do it." So they have maybe some power that I don't remember. Sometimes I forget about how powerful Blizzard can be. Play rivals right here. Okay, have fun. Have fun with the rivals. But yeah, it is scary because now I'm like, what else are they gonna do? What else are they gonna do? They got Hello Kitty and now they got Nier. What are they gonna do next? Who knows? They could do anything. They could do anything. I played Overwatch recently. I know a guy that played it back in the day, but I never played that. I really wanted to play Overwatch when it first came out. I remember watching. I have screenshots where I would be doing homework, and half of my laptop was like my math homework, and the other half was Tim the Tab Man playing Overwatch. I watched so much Overwatch when I was younger, and it was because I couldn't play it because I didn't have a computer to play it on. But yeah, I kind of take it for granted now because I'm like, well, I guess I'll load up some Overwatch real fast and like insta opens. And little me was like, all right, if we go into the config of the game, we can change the resolution forcefully to make it smaller and it'll run faster. That was the thing I did. That was, yeah, I'm not joking. That was something I did. But yeah, um, I forget how big it was when it came out. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Back in my day, people used to respect Overwatch. They used to respect it. And now, well, it's there. Again, I'm a little worried how they're gonna look in game, but we'll see. The artwork is pretty. At least that the artwork is very pretty. So I'm sure. Ooh, that's probably gonna be the loading or like the home. Oh no, they took that off. Oh, they took like the pretty like home screens away. Oh, this is the worst day of my life. This is the worst day. No. Um, the trend will instantly know. Oh yeah, no. I feel like some of the Persona skins, like some of their collab skins look really good, and then some of them kind of look goofy. Like I think it's very dependent on one, the character they chose, and then two, the media that they're doing, right? Which is the one that looks really goofy? There's one that looks super goofy. I don't remember what it was. Um, it might have been the Cowboy Bebop. I feel like the hair was a little weird. Was it Cowboy Bebop? Dude, I forgot they did Cowboy Bebop. There's so many collabs in that game. I don't even like. I feel like I don't see them enough. But mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, this was the picture I saw. Hold up, let me show you. This is why I'm scared. This is why I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much influence like Overwatch has because they have this image, and let me. How am I gonna do this? Kind of mad though, because you can't even see the skins. That's true. That's the thing about like first person skins. You have to realize like is like the hands, which is why like I really liked Apex the way they did heirlooms. Those felt really worth it for me because one, you're always seeing them when you don't have a gun in your hand, and two, they had a bunch of little animations and like stuff like that. So that's why heirlooms I was always like, no, hell yeah, give me them. They're like totally worth it. But
Help me, it's dark and scary here.
no. Anyway, this I'll bring them up right now. This was the thing um that I was talking about where they there's so many collabs on this list that they've been doing, and it's scaring me because some of these are kind of crazy. Let me make it bigger for you. Look, Monster Hunter. Imagine Monster Hunter is in this game before Fortnite. That would be crazy. That's what I'm saying, dude. Skyrim, Yu-Gi-Oh, FIFA. Like some of these are insane. League of Legends. There's another page too, but look, like a lot of these are getting ticked off. Street Fighter, My Hero, Nerf. I don't know why Kingdom Hearts is circled. Hello Kitty, Nier Automata, One Punch. Like they're they have too much influence. We need to stop them. We need to stop when. Wait, I think there's another picture. Let me see if I can find it. There's like another like survey, Overwatch survey collab. Just adding to like Fortnite. Yeah, it's pretty popular for games to just do that. I know Dead by Daylight does that. A lot of people are like Dead by Daylight is just like collab by Daylight, or I don't know what the joke is, but um, they're like the only thing keeping this game alive is like collabs. I think you can find it. I know someone. I know we were talking about. I know we were talking about it earlier, guys. Where is it? Did I like it? I don't think I liked it. But yeah, it's kind of scary how much influence they have. It's a little spooky. It's kind of scary. Where is it? It was just Overwatch. I'm so bold sitting here typing Overwatch into Twitter. Make sure you guys don't see it. Not that there's anything bad, but I'm just making sure. Collapse. Your game is being held up by. Oh, I found it. I found it. Here's the other one. Open image, a new tab. F11. Okay, here it is. Here's the other one that they have. They got Magic the Gathering, Batman, Warhammer. They got Godzilla. Like, look at all. I don't think any of these are. No, wait. They've done this one. They did this one. And they did Cowboy Bebop. 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 They've done these two. So, dude, they have One Piece on here. This is they have Hollow Knight. I just realized that. It was Resident Evil was Silk Dog. But it's crazy. Okay, Pokemon I feel like is a kind of a high ask, I won't lie. Um that's pretty crazy. That's kind of a crazy one. I feel like Nintendo is well, one, they never said they would do a collab with Fortnite, which is crazy because I feel like, if you're going to collab with any game, it would be Fortnite. Um but they want like a lot of control over what's happening with their characters. So I don't think that one's going to happen. Um but it's kind of crazy. Look, I'm saying this right now, and then later they're gonna be like, "Ooh, Pokemon collab." Play as Ash Ketchum, even though we retired him a couple years ago. Transform, fit to screen, just to make sure. Ow, thank you. Ow, thank you. They have One Piece in the. That's what I was saying. I was like, if they get One Piece in before Fortnite, that's gonna be kind of crazy. I hope that Fortnite sees this and they're like, oh shit, okay, let's add Doobie. No. 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 They have to do it, please. They gotta. Ugh. But yeah, it's pretty neat, pretty cool. I wonder if Marvel Rivals will ever do a collab. I really hope they do something with Capcom because I mean they've worked with them before, and I think it'd be really sick. That'd be really sick. Ooh. I think Fortnite would get One Piece first though, because it's gotta get. Agreed. I think they would definitely go. Well, actually, didn't Cowboy Bebop collab with Overwatch first, and then they went to Fortnite, or was it the other way around? Overwatch, Cowboy Bebop collab date. March 12, 2024? It's been 2 years? Oh my gosh. Fortnite. Cowboy Bebop collab date. No, I don't want your AI mode. Oh yeah, Overwatch had Cowboy Bebop first. It was almost an entire year before they brought it to Fortnite. No, no, they can't do this. They can't keep doing this. They can't keep getting. No, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I don't even know who they would do for any of the characters though in Overwatch. Like who would Luffy be? Doomfist? That'd be kind of cool. That'd be pretty neat. That'd be really cool. Oh, yeah. That's pretty wild. That's pretty crazy, bro. Um, let's see. What was I say? There's something else I was gonna say. I don't know. Exciting though. Hopefully there's more near announcements like a game or something. Um, but we'll see. We will see.